Well, we're gonna go and have a bloody fight about it, aren't we? Come on. Let's go then. Come on, let's get right into it. The last one took a bafflingly long amount of time. Let's just go help Sakon Shima hurt somebody. We can go back on hard again. It's fine. That's fine to do. Oh, it's a me! Oh, I think I'm arrested still. Yeah, look at that.
And as a result, had been forced into service.
I'm setting it in motion.
Nobunaga decided to send Sakon Shima, whom he had convinced to join his army when they met in Kyushu.
He's the one sending people around to sort stuff out.
An unaffiliated strategist, Sakon was aware of the secrets of many armies, including the whereabouts of Sunjian's cell.
He's been the driving force behind it all the whole time.
Nobunaga knew that once Sunsei had this
Have information, why don't you? That'll be great.
And that this would significantly
Have a big weakness, why don't you?
As luck would have it, however,
Lick your own
the
neck
forces
off.
of the Orochi
That'd be strange, wouldn't it?
attacked Nobunaga at just that moment, making Sakon's journey extremely problematic.
It was pretty cringe, if I'm being completely honest. Sakon, this whole campaign of yours is not tremendously based. Based on what, my lord?
Excellent. And this is a chance for me to flex my strategical muscles, as it were. Let's get going.
He's the only one who's got muscles in his brain. He can contract it for some reason. Contract your mind if you can.
Nothing
They're quite
must
vast,
stand
are
in
they?
Sakon's way. We must pave the path for his egress, with snakeskin, if necessary.
Snakeskin Road. Do. Snakeskin Road. Do. Let's all have a big walk on it then. Come on, let's the visceral experience of walking on a snake. Let's have a little attack. Come on. I think I want to see what happens if we win a battle. Come on. You're not going to believe this. I thought that said Tony Gate. I need to learn to read, seriously, one of these days. Right. Bushun. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure first character I ever played as in a Dynasty Warriors game. Way back in Dynasty Warriors 2. Which I found. I now have that again. That's going to be one I do on the channel now. I'm sort of curious to... it's nominally going to be a lot of the same thing, I guess. But I'm curious to see sort of how it develops through the ages. And I'm particularly curious to see if, as I remember, because the older ones, I've said this on the channel, in this series even, I think. The older games in the series felt bigger than this one does at points. So I just want to see if that's based in anything, or if I'm completely talking out of my arse. Like some sort of arse speaker. You know what I mean? No, the Arse Speakers Union has asked me to specifically stop taking work away from them. So we got to be careful about it. No! No, you're not here. You can stop being around. Oh, you've surrounded us. You've surrounded us with two different versions of yourselves. Yeah, there will be no more for you. There will be no Morphin Power Rangers, and I don't care how mighty they would have been if they had showed up. It's not relevant if they're not here, which again, they're not. Go away. Go away, Oath Moment, that's what I call you. Big powerful horse, go! Hold on, I saw. I need it. I need the bloody wine. Come on, thank you. Right, protect the camp, please. When we do this, isn't this good? Do I have any objective other than just stop guys from attacking us at the moment? Oh, I've just realised, I was your son, wasn't I? I was your son just now. Hang on. Let's do that again. That was a really obvious opportunity to hear some additional dialogue there. and I just straight up missed it. It's me da! Look at him! Stop it! Stop betraying everybody! Stop having big drivel attacks. Come on, turn around. How can you just let me turn around? Turn around and hit you with swords. There's 1,000 things per second. And a fireball for you. You're the only one who has a laugh attack. You're the only one who attacks by laughing.
My blades strike again.
My big moment is actually a wig moment. That's right. Where's your horse gone? I want it. It's the only horse that could possibly be fast enough. Oh, I can't switch characters while on horseback. I was thinking I should probably, like, imagine Guanping's got more range for horse swiping. These little swords aren't really going to do a whole much, are they? They're not really going to cast you into oblivion, are they? If I'm being completely Swiss, I don't think this is really going to do enough. This might turn around. Yeah, this just might turn around. Off we go. Oh, I've gone right through. Blast. Oh, you are still up and about. I thought I'd destroyed you before the dialogue had even finished. I thought, to be honest, that Captain Crunch had gotten lost again. The moment he gets out of the cereal factory where we imprisoned him, he's got no sense of direction. He's a danger to the general public. He keeps going around crunching everyone. We're not even sure what that means. I've never seen it in person. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm just worried. I'm just worried about him. I'm worried about him and everyone near him.
The enemy commander is on the move.
Right, what's the... I see it. I see the scroll. I'll take it. Right. I'm assuming I'm going with you then. You're holding that in a really weird way. It'd be so much effective if... It'd be so much more effective if you just hold it properly. Good grief. You're a silly boy, aren't you? Silly little man, swiping the wrong way.
Mind if I tag along for a bit?
I think it's the point. I think it's the point of all of this. Come on. Come on, horseback harming. Just an ordinary sort of pastime. Are you gonna come through for it? Where's the actual... It's like a lawn, so it's all the way up.
I bring news. The Orochi army are marching on Tong Gate.
Why? Why would they do such a thing? I'm gonna stop you first off. Oh god. I'm gonna have to do a lot of darting back and forth, putting all the darts back on the board, aren't I? I'm gonna have to do something absolutely ridiculous in a second. More escaping.
Fight on, Guanping. Indecision is...
I'm the master of escape, you can't really get me much. Right, off I go. I've done something in the south and now I'm ready to hurt the people who tried to hurt us just there. I'm going off a little bit. Probably should have. The famed army has been a famed army just now. You can be stopped. And then, let me just do some Northern Gate stoppery once more. Sakon should be fine for a few seconds while I hurt everybody at the gate. Right, here's what... Oh, we've got no one here. We've got no one here now with your defeat. Stop. Oh, there's already strugglement. You struggle too much. Has anyone ever told you this? Good grief. I know they called you the big struggling bandit, but I thought they were joking. I thought it was just irony. Because we all knew you couldn't really struggle that much, and indeed no man would have such struggles in this life or the next. But no, you've surpassed hell in terms of hardship. The devil's looking at you thinking, well, fuck, how am I gonna... Well, I've just gotta hope he doesn't get down here now, because, like, how am I gonna top that? You're making me look bad. I mean, worse than the devil already looks, I guess.
You have earned my praise, warrior.
Like you're making me look inept. There we go. That's the phrasing we want. If I'm gonna be the big evil man, I can at least do it well, you know? And you've taken even that from me now. You've taken the one thing I had left. You've rinsed it off in the sink, and then you've smeared jam on it afterwards. Just like you cleaned it off so you could put jam on it, so that I would know. There'd be no stain on it but the jam you left, and that's your homemade jam as well, so I know for a fact. I don't know how I can tell that, just by looking at it. Only you knew that I have the special ability that lets me see whose jam this is. And so, not only do I know it's your jam, but I also know that you weren't framed, because who else would be able to do this? Nobody else would have been equipped. You were the only one there when the swan fell down the pit. I know you've been trapping birds in holes. You sick fuck.
This is as far as you go.
Oh, hello. Hello, you're also there. I think you probably shouldn't be as much. It could be a larf, couldn't it? I could larf at the finance. What funny coins! What funny coins you have, explode.
Training hard, I see.
I did a big training just now, look at that.
All my years, never have I met such an opponent.
I've met you though, so take that. Woo! You can't be opposed if you're me. Come on, forward, forward we know. No, 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 no. No, no, I know you're doing your duty, but I'm doing your opposite of that. So it gets cancelled out. And here's the thing, I'm better at it, look at me. I'm better at not doing your job than you are at doing it. Come forth. Come forth and hurt you with all the sort of little attacks I can have. It's not bad, is it? It's quite wahey. It's quite wahey what I've done here. No. No, please. No, thank you. Furthermore, further less. No. Ups. Up and stop. No, you're too silly. Stop having silly motivations. I used to be an avatar of chaos, but it's been a while since I've been in the role. I do need to be retrained. I don't... No, you're swindling. You've got all sorts of swindling mischief going up and down your spine, haven't you? I think that's the cause of most of your woes, if I'm being honest. But I can't do spinal surgery, so I'm afraid I can't fix this. You need a spinal surgeon. A spinal sturgeon! Quickly, put this fish on your back. Just trust me on this. It's the key to everything! Aha! Blasted! Pashong is here. Supposedly quite strong. Pashong. He's going to get along. He's going to bang the gong. He's going to get things wrong. But that's okay, we all can make mistakes. It's learning from them that truly matters. Yes. And your first mistake was challenging me, so now don't do that anymore, please. Please don't, I'm very tired. I'm quite sleepy. I just want to have a little nap. just want to spin around quite fast and dance. Whee! A spinning round dance is one of the best ones I've ever done. No. Whoever's shooting me, you can cut that out for a fucking start. Whoever told you that it was fun to shoot me needs to be arrested, because that's criminal. That's incitement to commit shoot a man. I don't much appreciate it. I don't much appreciate you or your golem. Your golem is another person who needs to be stopped. How did I go? Weirdo. Weird man living in the weird man's swamp. Are you gonna go to the fucking... Are you gonna complete your mission or what? I can do all of these ones away. You've got other things. You've got tasks. Go do tasks, idiot. You crumbler.
It appears you are of some.
You crumbulacious Bartholomew.
For the help.
Get what you can out of a hot attack. There we go. Alright, plan has escaped. No, stop this. Cease this frivolous nonsense. Silly little people running up to me, having a warfare fight with a sword on them. No more. You are the reason that's considered bad now. They all watched you do it and they think, oh god, is that what we look like? Cringe. And it was. I can't deny it. There's the problem. Listen, I want to help you. But they might be right. I don't want to alarm anybody, but you may have fallen off during the War of 7 Men. Only 7 men showed up for that. To be honest, like, the writing was already on the wall when only 7 men showed up for the war. I think at that point, it was just sort of embarrassing. You were in denial that the times had changed. You were all looking around like, oh, I think this is enough, and it really wasn't. You looked ridiculous. You looked ridiculous trying to move a catapult all by yourself.
Suffer fools gladly.
You look like fucking Wile E. Coyote. Absolute shump of a man. We all called you the shump father because we assumed that you had a kid. But the shump bit we definitely knew for a fact because we were all looking at you, shumping around. Shumping around with a lot more force than you needed to put into it, just knocking things over.
And redeem myself, then die in shame.
Blowing up the Martians.
Fight on,
The fact that there were Martians involved feels like the more interesting part of the story, but it's not been addressed at all. Listen, I don't know enough about Martians to be able to... Like, you think I'm going to be able to contribute anything to that discussion? The Martians were there, that's for someone else to figure out. Have a foolish attack, watch this. It's... No, you're silly. You're silly for washing a crow in a dark room. You really think you're going to be able to do a good enough job without being able to see what you're doing? Wash this crow thoroughly or die. Fucking hell, alright. I guess I have much stronger opinions about the crow than I thought. No. They're all still here. They're all still around me. Everyone confounds me. That's the sound I make when I'm confounded. I have no control over it. Whoa. And then... Come on, I can get one level up in. I can get one more level up in before we finish the stage. I bet you my bottom lip I'm gonna be fine. Whoa! Whoa! Yay! There we go, look at that. Now I can be the big sword and turn round and hurt you all. Take this. Take this, baby. I'm a turtle with ideas.
There is still much for me to learn.
It's the last thing any of you were counting on, a turtle entrepreneur.
Not bad at all.
You can't stop all of my different little enterprises. In the water. Wet enterprise, we call it. No. You can't stop Went? You can't stop Wentworth Miller from contacting the Turtles to finance all of their little businesses that they're doing. Wentworth Miller's Financial Turtle Partnership. There's no stopping it now. Nope. You might be stopping me, but that's not the same thing. I'm not involved. I'm just telling you this is happening elsewhere. You are literally shooting the messenger right now. And the fact that you expect anything to change as a result is laughable. It's why I've killed you just now. Because you're too silly to live. It's like this. Yeah. Well, we know what happens to anyone who dares cross a turtle in the bloody middle of a business meeting, don't we?
But I think it's time to pay the little conqueror a visit now.
I think we're okay to sip on a little rhubarb drink, don't you?
Do not disappoint me.
Don't have any disappointments. Don't be disappointed by the lack of variety in the bloody cucumber pack. There's only so different you can make a cucumber. Alright, let's just be honest with ourselves here. Cucumbers are fine enough. But, like, they can't do everything. They can't do everything unsupervised. I think we're good. I think we're good for an episode here. So tune in next time, when we'll be good for an episode there as well. Yeah, take that. Goodbye.